You are listening to Fettuccini Fiasco, Book 3 of the Jade Sommer Series. Written by Nicolette Pierce. Copyright 2021. Audio copyright 2025 by Pierced Heart Publishing. Digitally narrated with full cast of voices. Chapter 11. As I willed my feet to scramble away from the dark figure, he stepped into the light. "You scared the hell out of me!" I snapped at Logan as my heart thudded in my throat. He pulled back, his nose wrinkling.
What is that smell?
Someone left rotten meat at my door.
Just now?
When I nodded, he backed out of the doorway and scanned the alley.
Did you see or hear anything?
There was a knock on the door. When I looked through the peephole, I didn't see anyone. A few minutes later, we smelled this.
Go to your apartment. I'll take care of the garbage.
I'll wait here.
Jade, go. I'll be okay.
Fine. Let him think I was going to comply. Put these garbage bags in there, too. I pulled off the bag sleeves and wadded them on top of the other garbage. His gaze scanned my arms, and I realized he saw the scratch marks. He reached over and gently pulled the bandana off my face, revealing more marks.
You are going to tell me everything. Go upstairs for now.
He took the can and walked out to the alley. When he returned moments later, his gaze targeted me. He glowered.
What did I tell you?
I can't remember, I lied. Why are you skulking around the alley? Logan said nothing at first, but then said,
I wasn't going to talk to you tonight. I was just making rounds. But since you're awake, do you have a few minutes?
Making rounds? He glowered again.
Do you have time or not?
It was easy to get Logan riled, but not this easy. Whatever he was going to tell me was important. Come on. I led him upstairs. He followed with the empty garbage can. When we reached my apartment, I knocked on the door. Mila, it's me. She opened the door. Her gaze traveled over my shoulder to Logan.
And I'm suddenly exhausted.
A fake yawn followed.
See you in the morning.
The latter was directed to Logan with a smirk. I returned the garbage can to the kitchen and washed my hands. Logan followed and washed his hands too. When we were both drying our hands with the towel, our fingers grazed. I pulled away. So, what's going on that you're making rounds?
Really?
He eyed me with an arched brow.
I get a call from your family freaked out about someone taking over the restaurant and that you are in a fighting ring. I come here to find you're covered in bruises and scrapes, and you really want to question me in my rounds?
It's late at night.
And I have a couple more hours left.
He glanced at the coffee pot that was dry. Want coffee? I asked.
I'll get some later.
All I have to do is press a button, I said. It's ready to go for tomorrow.
Then I'll take a cup.
I pressed the start button and brought out a large mug for him. There was no way I was going to drink caffeine at this hour. I'd be up all night. Perhaps if he was staying longer than a cup of coffee, I might need the jolt. But I had a feeling that whatever he had to say would take a few minutes, and then he'd leave. Do you want to sit? I asked.
Perhaps that would be best.
He pulled out a chair and sat at the table. I sat down across from him while the coffee dripped behind me. We stared at each other for a moment. I wasn't about to start the conversation. If he had something to say to me, he could go first.
When did the fighting start?
I thought there was something you had to tell me.
There is, but I need to know your side of it first.
I leaned back. It started after the sumo wrestler match. Sparrow had opened it up to betting, and I guess I attracted the notice of the company.
You've been fighting at the 411 all this time?
I nodded. His jaw clenched.
Why didn't you tell me?
You know what happens to cops who go after the company. They disappear.
You were trying to protect me?
I nodded.
You don't think I'm good enough at my job to help you?
I didn't say that.
You didn't have to.
Logan, this has nothing to do with your skills. I thought they'd have me fight a few times and then they'd tire of me.
Do you know what happens to fighters they tire of?
I didn't answer. He took a breath.
Jade, fighters who are no longer needed have to go up against a guy nicknamed the Exterminator. Can you figure out what happens after?
I'd rather not.
Jade, this is serious.
I never said it wasn't. I didn't want to drag you or my family into this.
And yet we've all been dragged into it.
I'm sorry. What do you want me to do?
I want you to be honest with me. Tell me exactly what happened from beginning to end. I need to know everyone from the company you've talked to, who you've fought, who has made threats. Every detail.
I guess I'm having coffee too. I stood and grabbed an extra mug and then pulled the coffee pot out before it was finished brewing. The dripping coffee sizzled on the hot plate below it. After pouring, I put the pot back and returned to the table with the mugs.
Thank you,
he said, taking his. He then pulled out his phone and placed it in between us. He pressed an app to record the conversation. Is this necessary?
Yes, I might need to refer to details later. Start with the sumo wrestler match and go from there.
With a sigh, I collected my thoughts and then launched into what I remembered. I mainly stared at his phone as it recorded my voice. The little audio waves didn't judge me. They didn't glare at me or scowl. When I wrapped up minutes later, I realized I missed one more thing. Sparrow hasn't been at the park. No one knows where he is, and someone already took his spot.
I'll look into that,
Logan said. He stopped the recording and then looked at me.
I understand how this spiraled out of control, but why did you go to Vito Scarcella?
I told you. His grandson took the restaurant. Logan scrubbed a hand over his weary face.
Vito is one of the most dangerous men in Chicago.
I realize he is dangerous, but as soon as he heard what Carlo did, he took care of it immediately.
What do you mean, took care of it?
He got on the phone and started speaking Italian, so I'm not sure what he said. But then after a little while, he said it was dealt with and that the restaurant would be left alone. He seemed to know Uncle Sal or something. Said this was a one-time favor. He also said he couldn't help me with the 411, different family or something like that.
Who was all at the diner?
Vito, 2 of his men, 3 servers, maybe 4 tables of diners, and then me and Nash.
Nash was there?
I only asked him to meet me there because he's a familiar face at the diner. I thought maybe if they saw him, they would be more accepting of me. It didn't really work, though. As soon as Vito saw me, he waved me over. Didn't even look at Nash.
So he recognized you from the fights?
Sounded like it. Logan took a sip of coffee and was silent for a moment. As I waited, I fiddled with the handle of the mug. Logan finally asked,
How did Nash seem?
Normal. Why?
Did he tell you anything about Avery?
I paused. I really didn't want to talk about Avery, but she seemed like she needed help. I just didn't want it to be Logan's help. He said that she hasn't been herself since the incident with the pyro, that her restaurant is shut down, and that she wants to get back together with you.
She's one of the reasons I wanted to talk to you.
Logan's expression turned pained.
Nash is right. She hasn't been herself. She needs psychiatric help. Until she gets it, she's a danger to herself and everyone else.
Danger to you? He shook his head.
I don't think so. Right now she has no reason to harm me, but I don't have the same confidence that she wouldn't hurt anyone close to me.
Like Ross?
No, like you.
She'd be jealous? We aren't even seeing each other. His dark eyes targeted me.
And why is that?
You know why?
I know what you've told me. But that was a lie, wasn't it? The truth is, you wanted to keep me from knowing about the 411.
I nodded. He slid his hand over the table and covered mine.
Please don't do that again. If this is going to work between us, we have to be completely honest with each other. And that means telling me when you're working for the mob. These last 3 weeks have been hell.
I'm sorry.
I know you are, and I understand why you did what you did. But we have to be better at communicating. We separated 10 years ago because we couldn't communicate.
It wasn't just communication.
Jade, you basically fled the entire state so you didn't have to talk to me. I don't want to go through that again.
I don't want to go through that either.
Good. So you're going to drop the act that we're trying to wait because we both got out of an engagement?
I nodded. I didn't want to wait anyway. A grin took some of the weariness from his face. He leaned back, taking his hand with him.
I don't want to wait either.
He then sighed.
But now that I said that, we have to wait.
Because of the company?
No, because of Avery. Like I said, she's not herself. I need to find her and get her to a place that can help her. Until then, we shouldn't be seen together. And if we are seen together, make it seem like we are still at odds. Got it?
Pretend fight with you? He smirked.
You won't have a problem with that?
I think I can manage it.
Good. I'm going to head out. Call or text if you need anything. And don't go to another fight.
I have one nearly every day. What am I supposed to do if I get the text?
Tell me. I'll take care of it.
How?
If you would have confided in me sooner, I would have let you know that we have an insider at the 411.
Who?
I can't tell you. Just know someone is there. But he's not going to blow his cover over a fight. He needs time to get the evidence he needs.
If he's in the 411, that's enough evidence. Logan shook his head.
This goes beyond the ring.
Drugs?
Among other things, don't go to fight. If they can't get you to come in, maybe they'll use another fighter. Just stay with someone at all times. Don't do deliveries, and stay inside as much as you can. No walking, and no more app driver services.
Why not?
It's too easy to have one of their hired thugs become a driver and sit outside your door. Because of GPS tracking, he'd be the first to get the request for a lift. You'd be abducted before anyone could do anything about it.
That was a scary thought. Logan took my hand again.
I'm only leaving you alone because I don't want Avery coming after you. But if you are in any danger, tell me. I'd rather deal with Avery and the company together than for someone to hurt you.
I squeezed his hand and was happy when he returned it.
I should go.
He stood, and I followed him to the door. Before he left, he pulled me into a hug that melted the stress away. If I'm following your orders, you have to follow mine, I said. He pulled back to look at me.
And what are those orders?
You need to be safe too.
I will be.
And text me updates.
I will.
And kiss me. He raised a brow and then smiled.
You don't have to order me to do that.
His lips met mine in a brief kiss.
That's for now.
I get more later?
You'll get a lot more later.
He unlocked the door, gave me one last look, and then left. I locked it and then went to the window to peek out. I saw him walk under the alley light and then out to the road. Stay safe, Logan.